Welcome back, everybody, back with a video. Today is going to be talking about a should you summon on the new Spirits offer with you Untold Stories 5 or the Sapphire Banner round 8, technically, right? So, this banner, in my opinion, I don't think is a must summon. I'm going to be real honest. I don't think it's a must summon. These units are fantastic units, but I do not think they are technically on the same level as round 15 of Thousand Year Blower, the Yuha, Baha, Aizen, and Yamamoto banner. While I do think they're close, but they're not as broken as them, right? Toshiro, fantastic tech unit. The best tech unit in the game, in my opinion, without a doubt. I think he's absolutely phenomenal. Double killer, yes, the second killer isn't the greatest, but I still think he holds up quite nicely with everything he does have. I saw people complaining, saying, oh, no disabler, but I'll be real honest here. He does not need disabler to proc that 80% attack boost. He doesn't even need the 80% attack boost. He has a 40% berserker. On top of that, he has a strong tech damage 40% right off the bat. And then on top of that, he has damage inflicted at 20 stamina. And then that's good. That's 80% berserker and then an extra 20% full stamina. That's without proccing 80% SP boost. It isn't that big of a deal, him having disabler or not, because he doesn't even need it anyways, right? And then even once he procs it, it's going to be crap, absolutely insane. And then once he procs his gauge, 100% more berserker, just like that. He's literally going to be absolutely insane. Now, I do wish he had two stats elements, maybe like freeze and weakening. It would have been nice to see that. But he is absolutely perfect. Perfect kit, 3k beam. The best SA2 technically behind the 960 Vortex in my opinion. I like this strong attack a lot. It's an 870 lunge to a 1080, just like 7th anniversary Uryu. He's the only two that have it. Very, very nice strong attack. And then SA3 is a beyond full screen. He's absolutely perfect. Do I think he's a must-have, though? No. I don't think he's a must-have, but if you want to make your life easier for the tech attribute, I do think he is very, very nice. Especially with the special move source they are giving us, it's quite easy to at least get him 2 out of 5. If you want him 5-5, go for it. I will be definitely going for the 5-5. I think he's going to be a phenomenal carry when it comes to technique attribute. Next, it's going to be Sajin. Now, Sajin is going to be potentially the best PvP character to date. You could debate between him and Yuha Baha, just because Yuha Baha has booster, where Sajin over here doesn't have it, but he has paralyzed and lacerate and everything, especially on his vortex. So you could make a case between this Sajin or Yuha Baha being the better of the two, the best PvP units in the game, just because of that reason alone. But Sajin has Flurry 3 for 10 seconds, which is more than enough time, while Yuha Baha has the booster. So it depends. I gotta see. I feel like Yuha Baha still ahead just because of the boost. Other than that, that's the only reason. That's the only reason, right? Because the Flurry 3 is gonna be absolutely insane. And he has double killer versus Yuha Baha and humans. He's just so good. He's just really, really good. And then on top of that, he's gonna have the vortex around him that could proc, paralyze, and lacerate. And no one's immune to it. Yes, a lot of people have been changing their skills to it, but still, it is quite a menace to have these two stats elements, which is going to be quite insane, quite insane. Next, that's pretty much Sajin in a nutshell, right? He's a PvP unit, a NAD unit, not too much else to talk about it. He's just going to be a perfect NAD unit, and he has Pierce, or Ignore, Brave Out Invincibility. He does not have Pierce Barrier, so you do have to give him Pierce Barrier, and then maybe Dodge, because you really probably want to give him Dodge. Those are usually the best two skills for PvP. Next, it is going to be Tosin. Now, Tosin, I think, he's going to be good in terms of farming. He's going to be good. Now, I do not like his damage output. It could have been a little bit higher. I'll be real honest. They could have got rid of this bruiser. Instead of the bruiser, give him like 20% berserker at this point, just to give him a little bit more damage. But in terms of farming, he's going to be perfect. He has the SA2, 960 into Homing Vortex. He's the best SA2 in the game. But he has one killer. But I don't think it really matters that much for a farmer, just because you're going to use him regardless, no matter what killer he has or not. So, I think he's fine. I do think his damage is a little bit lackluster. Now, do you need this character? I do not think you need him. If you have Nini, I think she's perfectly fine. All you gotta do is give Nini the droplet link as a, the droplet link, right? For her, and then you're Gucci. Get the Toshiro, that's a droplet link, give it to Nini, and guess what? She is just like this Toshiro, just like this Toaster, right? And that's it, right? But I feel like he's the one that's really... Yeah, I feel like he's the weakest link inside the meta. Thank you, John Smith, for subscribing. Yeah, John Smith, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think he's the weakest. I think he's fine. I think he's one of the best farmers, of course, when it comes to heart. But I don't think he's a must-have, right? I don't think any of these units are a must-have. Sajin, same thing. I don't think he's a must-have. He's very, very good. I think he's very, very broken for Brave battles. But again, I don't think he's going to be needed just because it's easy to quite beat a speed unit, especially in PvP. There's Kiryashiki, Oku existing, Aizen existing, Daddy Ichigo. There's a lot of stuff that could blow up a captain nowadays, right? So very, very nice. Again, I don't think any of these units are a must-have. Next is going to be Spirit Stuff with you, Soy Fawn. Very, very good NAD unit. Melee, booster, not booster. Multi-barrier boost on her SA2, so she gets 5 shields to herself, 3 shields to everyone. She has a very, very beautiful design. I really love this design a lot. And in terms of damage, about a 80% bruiser with a boost on her. That's very, very nice. With paralyzed and poison and everything, she's perfect. I like this Soy Fawn a lot. In terms of Beyond Blanca designs, I like this a lot. She's a very, very good NAD. That's pretty much it. She's an affiliation kit mainly made for GQ, but you could use her in IT, especially probably could auto this IT that's coming up, or that's out now for no affiliation IT, because she is immune to the floor. Last time she did work with Momo, so more than likely she could probably auto IT again, but I think you need a full party. Don't try it with randoms, I'll be honest here. Next is going to be Yoruichi. Yoruichi here is absolutely cracked out. I think she's going to be the 3rd best heart unit in the game. My only problem with her is that she has a rock art killer, just like that was in your below round 16 Ichigo. So where Ichigo pierces Iron Skin, Yoruichi has Disabler versus every single attribute. So why use Yoruichi when Ichigo exists? Because Ichigo can just blow everything up, but her damage output is quite insane. Not as good as Ichigo, but it's still very, very good. She has a 40% Berserker with a 80% HP boost with a damage inflicted at full stamina 20%. Disabler versus every single Mind enemy. She has Marauder. She is very, very good. She does have Marauder? I'm pretty sure she does, right? Let me check. Yeah, she does. And then she has Recover 20% stamina going to each room. Same thing. She's literally just like Ichigo. But Ichigo's just better, right? But I think she's very, very good. She's very, very good. Her kit could have been better. It's a 750 AoE distant in front of her SA1. SA2 is going to be an 870 lunge. And then SA3 is going to be a Beyond Full Screen. Overall, I like her. I like her a lot. And I still think she holds up even if you don't have the Ichigo. And if you do have Ichigo, it's still something different to use, right? She's fun. I really like her. Design, in my opinion, isn't the greatest, but I think she's okay, right? The rest of the units, I'm going to be honest, I do not think they are worth talking about. Grimmjow, great NAD unit. Shuhei was a nuker. Yeah, but even at that, don't even need him no more. Hikone, Soul Reaper IT, Disable on everything. This entire round of the zombies, pretty much. Dordoni, Saruchi, I forgot the name. They're useless, I'll be wrong. Dordoni at least good in Captain's Week, but other than that, Loopy and the other 3 are absolutely useless and easy skips. But again, I don't think this banner is a must summon. I don't think it is at all. They're very, very good units, but it comes down to you if you really want them or not. You can live without them, I would say that, right? But on that though, thank you guys for the video. Let me know below, are you guys gonna be summoning? I will be going all in, probably more than likely like 10,000 orbs. But on that though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.